It's the beginning of a new and excitingly different story. Hello and welcome back to Mystery. I'm Mythical9, tripping over my intro because I thought about how Maurice would definitely stumble on the word excitingly. And I'm here with none other than Maurice. Hello.
It's complete slander. I would say excitingly different story,
If you say so.
which I think is correct. Not even sure. It is correct. Decidedly is the wrong one.
Yes.
This is like when I learned the directions, north, south, and more importantly, east and west. I think that I learned like east and west at the same time, and I have a really hard time differentiating that. Like north,
Yeah.
I instinctively, oh, that's up. Obviously, it's not up. You know what I mean. But when I think east,
No,
I
it's
have
up.
to like.
It's up. It's up in my brain too. I know exactly.
Yeah, but when I say like east, I have to think about it for a second. Oh, that's right.
Yep. Yeah. I think that's pretty normal.
And then it gets even worse when you play Mahjong, because then east and west are the other way around for some reason.
It's like that way around the circle or something.
I think it's. I looked this up, and some guy was like, "Oh, it's because when you look at it from the bottom." So
The bottom.
the winds are correct, but since you look at it from the bottom, west will be on the right, and east will be on the left. What? Why are you looking at it from the bottom? Anyway, we're back.
You have to consider how the gremlin under the table feels about the game you're playing.
Gremlin.
The Mahjong gremlin. The yokai. The we got
Is there
a couple
one?
of races today.
Is there a yokai that's related to Mahjong?
No, well, I mean there might be, but
Could be. And I know
Could
that
be.
there's a lot of like cute monster girls in Mahjong Soul. I play that game.
I don't know how much we should take from Mahjong Soul.
I was playing. We got a little bit of time. I was playing Mahjong, and this lady, I didn't know she had played Mahjong before, but all of a sudden she looks at a winning hand, and she goes, "Oh, 7,700 points." And I'm like, "What? How can you possibly know that?" Impossible for me to tell it. When I play Mahjong, I'm like, I think this hand is good, but I don't know. And she's like, yeah, 7,007. That was crazy. Apparently she was like a German like champion. I lost.
Oh.
We got a match.
You're
I
the
haven't
people
loaded it.
here are the closest thing to champions I've spoken to in person.
In Mahjong.
In anything.
Oh. Yeah, I'm a champion. I won.
You won.
Not a big deal, but kind of is, yeah.
It is if it is to you, you know?
It
You
is
decide
to
what these things mean to us.
it is to me. I am happy that I've kind of done.
Hell yeah.
I've done well enough already. Like winning 2 times is better than winning 1 time, but it's not the same like gain, you know? It's not twice as good.
Yeah, I think I feel you.
Look at these players though. Because getting into top 8 twice is about twice as good as getting into top 8 once.
Or is it?
OkamiOfGames.
I mean, maybe there's diminishing returns here too.
OkamiOfGames is scary. I would be scared playing OkamiOfGames.
Yep. 74% win rate. She got 3rd in her first tournament.
Yeah, and got only 2 top 8s out of 4. That's less than I would have thought.
I think there was a 9th place finish or something. And then there was just sort of like an unlucky streak. It only takes 2 to get knocked out in Mystery Tournament. Someone 325 is another top 8 player who I group with OkamiOfGames in terms of like when they showed up and started playing and how well they did. And someone's already out this year, you know? Stuff happens. FurretTurret made top 8 for the first time 2 tournaments ago. but is very consistently strong, right? 62% win rate over 10 editions, has joined 10 mystery tournaments.
And has been doing better and better. Top 8 appearance in MT18 not long ago. Good sign.
All the way to 5th.
That's an upward trend.
Yeah. This is the sort of player where I don't immediately think like, oh, of course Okami's gonna win. You know, this is one where I'm like, well, we have to wait and see.
Yeah.
This could be a good match.
And this will be a good match. They've drawn a good game. I like this game.
Yeah, it's Thursday. It's 4 p.m. Eastern time on a Thursday. I just don't see Internet Dirigible being able to join us at this time, but you know he would want to.
He loves this. This game is not on the TV, I think, right?
It is not.
It
could be.
This is like
You think it should be?
the most
We'll add it to the list.
should be on TV game that I've seen so far.
This one?
I think so.
Okay.
I think this has become a classic, even though I don't think this is older than like MT16 or something.
Yeah, well, I mean, I did add... Normally when I add a game that's only been... You know, was only in the tournament for the first time in the past 3 or 4 years or whatever, usually it's like a newer kind of game. Because we had so many NES games and Game Boy games that have been repeated mainstays. But this is like a retro game that more recently has become something more recent.
I mean, this is gonna tell some people what it is, but I like a riddle that can be solved. So this is basically the only sharp X 68,000 game that I know of that has ever been in MT.
I can think of at least one other.
Oh, maybe there's that other game where you like rotate.
But if you
stuff.
say that other one, then anyone who's also thinking of 2 is going to know it's not the one, and is going to know what the other one is.
But I want to know if it's the game I'm thinking. If that's
probably the game.
Sharp X68.
I guess it. Okay, we got a bunch of Sharp 68 games in the chat.
Buster Castlevania? Or Aqualis?
Yeah, I don't know how to say it. Aquilise. That's the big robot with the grappling hook.
Yeah, I remember that. It should make it.
And the power-ups. You have to choose like what weapon you use.
Is that the one where you climb like a waterfall in the last level?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. For Mario Special? Really? Sharp?
We would never, ever let that into Mystery Tournament.
Oh, it's a bootleg.
It's so bad. It's like, you know how the thing that makes Mario what it is that Mario feels so much like a real object because of his like heavy momentum with this really like smooth 60 FPS motion on the screen. Like, what if you had Mario, but you lost all those qualities that made it so unique and special? It was just some janky, flickery mess. That's what's special about that version.
PS3 gets okay, we could hack on the PS. I thought it was a PS4 game. It is a PS4.
I think it's PS4, yeah.
This is like Mark Cerny made for some reason.
It was like a big deal. It was like the PS4. We've been on PS3 for so long, and now we're going to step it up to the PS4, and now we can do things like knack.
Yeah. Okay. Wow, cool. Didn't know I want this. I still don't.
Man, you know why this game is not on the TV? Because emulating the Sharp 68,000 has got like a lot of steps. There's a 9-step process in the paste bin to launch the game.
Let's have a look what they play. This is a losers 5 map, so there's gonna be a bunch here. OkamiOfGames winning against Kazuya DX in Sokogram. which looked interesting. I only saw the tail end of it, and it had that thing where I look at a game only once the players know how to play it, and I'm like, wow, looks hard. Maybe it wasn't as hard.
No, it was hard.
It did look
Okami
hard.
made it look not even that hard. It was harder still than it looked. And it looked kind of hard. But it only looked kind of hard instead of as hard as it was because OkamiOfGames was doing so well.
And then beat Omega Number in Gegege no Kitaro, Fukatsu, and Matayo.
Dayo. Yeah, that's like a boss fight game.
Yeah.
Even the stages are made up of like small mini boss encounters.
I really like watching boss fight games. I really liked the ActRaiser mod that someone perhaps
Yep.
made. I really like Banana Nababa.
Yeah.
I just like those games. I think they're very interesting as races, but I don't like playing them. I don't like being forced to figure out patterns and like ways of hurting the boss potentially. That's a lot of pressure in a race, like to do it 8 times in a row.
Yeah. Normally it's like you get to go back to the stage and sort of like, okay, this is the thing that I know. It's not going to be super punishing if I get hit by one enemy or whatever.
Yeah, also the bosses tend to be less involved. In like Mega Man, for example. The bosses, they do stuff, but it's not like there's 4 phases to all of them.
True.
But then, OkamiOfGames lost to Julo Ninja in N-Ball. I don't
It's a
know.
ball game.
But I figured.
It's a 2D ball bouncy game, and it had like some physicsy sort of stuff. Like there would be a chain dangling between 2 points, and as you hit the chain would like wiggle as you bounced off of it. So the big thing that really messed up all the players was that you are a ball and you had to bounce off other balls as platforms, to this one, to that one, to that one, and it was just so easy to miss by a little bit and get sent off on a much sharper angle than you were anticipating. And then that meant you're probably going to hit the next one weirdly and like maybe even more weirdly, and then it spirals out of control.
Sounds
It was just very
interesting.
hard to be precise. It was kind of neat though, yeah.
So, coming off of a loss here, FurretTurret on the other side. First got a win against Pintin in Empty, we talked about it yesterday, or 2 days ago, who knows. A game about finding where stuff goes.
Yeah, you have to change your perspective so that the red vase on the table disappears into the red wall behind it, and then it literally disappears, and now it's gone, and the line of sight is available for something else to maybe disappear into a different wall, and you're spinning the camera around 360.
It's a bit like Picross, you know, stuff builds on top of previous stuff.
I guess.
Or Sudoku. We can go with Sudoku, but you've got a fondness for that.
You've got you get a starting point that's a break-in to the puzzle, and then that gives you the information you need for the second step and the third step. You're right about that.
Furt then lost to Blade Twin Swords in Grim Rush, is the twin stick shooter with the clown, apparently.
That was a close match. It was one of those things where we called it at I think they finished, but if it was just barely, like whether someone was going to finish or not at the 90-minute mark, and it was like if we had gone a little longer or a little shorter or made them finish the whole thing or this or that, like it was so close that we could have maybe had different results depending on how we defined the race.
And then FurretTurret coming off 2 wins here versus Okami's coming off a loss. Sakriju in RC The Go. Really cool racing game where you like look at the track from like, the stands, because it's an RC racing game. It was fun. And
I've seen real RC cars drive around big tracks.
Yeah, it was not that fast.
Yeah, that looked impossible. I don't know how real humans do that.
And then one against the real Fliegen, a man walks into a scroll bar. It literally says as the platform it's puzzles. Is that a platform we have now? Actually,
yeah, it's a little bit
good puzzle script.
We have stuff like Steam is in there, but it's like that's just a PC game. We have freeware, that's just a PC game. It's kind of a Wild West in terms of our consoles. I liked that scroll bar game. It was tough.
I like any puzzle game
interesting.
where you can come up with like a midpoint. As weird as that sounds. Like, I'm not just working towards the solution, I'm working towards, if I want to have the solution, I will need to be in this position before that.
And so you aim for that instead.
Yeah, I like that. We also saw that in the game yesterday or 2 days ago. The one where you were sokobaning across cubes.
Ora Cubu.
That game was also very much, you were able to figure out steps to this.
I guess it's just Ora Cube.
I didn't mean to transition. Anyway, here we are. It's
So
Sabnack.
well, you can't look anyway because we got to click on these things.
It's fine. It's fine. Look, it's FurretTurret.
Look at all those hats covered by one more hat on top of them all, so you can't see them. Anyway, yeah, that's what it does. It puts a hat on its head every time it gets a win. Up to 4 now, was it? We just looked at it.
Yes.
I think it was 4 wins and a loss.
Three wins.
No, 3 wins and a loss.
This would be the 4th. But I mean, it starts with 1 hat, so we should still have 4 hats.
There you go. Sabnack.
Sabnack. What's there to say about this game? It's weird. Oh, I have asked to be shown the hats. Here we go. So we got the Pikachu, we got the, what I think is the Glurak. And then the bucket hat was there last time. And up there is another hat. Oh.
There's like a Link hat, an Elf hat.
Oh yeah, the
Pikachu, the Charizard, the brown one, and then this woolen one over them all.
Alright. Let me see where the actual gameplay will be.
So Sabnack is a puzzle game that is about getting... It's Sokoban, really. There's a special block, which is a fairy, and you need to bring it to the goal where it needs to be.
I think...
But along the way, there's other statues that are also creatures, knights and mages and things, thieves that open chests.
I think this race will come down to 2 levels in particular. I will call them out when I see them. Because every time we see this race, there are 2 sticking point levels. One early on and one pretty late. I think we are ready. Just waiting for one more go.
I know I'm
going.
ready.
I'm excited for some Sabnack. This is a weird... the box art says something weird. What does it say? Hold on, I downloaded it. Couldn't paste it.
I think I'm reading very tiny katakana that just says Sabnack.
Yeah, the box art says nothing. Sabnack, it's got like a weird genre description. Somewhere. Ah, here we go. Fantasy action puzzle game? Is that what it says?
That sounds right. All that seems very applicable.
Fantasy.
It's not just a straight puzzle game. There's like guys running around that you gotta dodge.
It's like real time. It's the difference between Command & Conquer and Fire Emblem. This is Command & Conquer.
You're getting the wild analogies out of Maurice today. The players are doing something that I appreciate. Those of us who are getting a little antsy, waiting for the race to start, may disagree, but I think if you need to, you should really take your time with your pace spin. It can really help to make sure that there's nothing you're missing.
This is a big pace.
Yeah, a lot of it is setup, but the setup is like in the middle of the useful information.
It really
so
is.
you have to go up and down and make sure.
It's got the controls, then the setup, and then Some tips.
Yeah.
You can change the game speed. Wait, you're allowed to change it? Since
Yeah.
both you and the enemies will be faster. Oh.
Managing the speed of the game is explicitly part of the race, at least this time around. I don't know if we've settled on it in one way or the other in previous races, but this is where we're landing on this one.
Also, I like how one of the menu options is scoreboard, not scoreboard. The scoreboard. So it's like when you play Carcassonne, at the end you scoreboard.
Scoreboard.
And then we got select. Assume we'll select.
That's a good thought. I would not have even thought to wonder what it could mean. This is so. I guess the speed select thing is kind of like Swift Stitch. That's a game we race
That's
sometimes
what I was
where you choose how fast you go.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of when you said speed select will be part of the race. Because in Swift Stitch, it's like in German we say
Big
it's the
important
half
decision.
rent. Here we go.
Half rent.
Yeah. Stage
Rent
0.
like food or like a place to live. Like you
I think a
pay
place to live.
Live in a place. Okay.
Anyway, here we go. We got
There's
this
the
heroic
ferry.
music. Oh,
We
Okami's
gotta get
moving.
in the goal. Okami's done. FurretTurret also right behind.
Furret
Yeah,
needs
so
to
once someone
disconnect
is
this ferry.
following you, yeah, it needs to move sideways. She needs to become a statue, not a live fairy. There we go. Shears her off on the side, which is how you get rid of people because they're kind of stuck to you otherwise. Game speed pretty high for both players.
I think so too, yeah.
FurretTurret dies to that plant. The knight is here. The knight will kill
defeat
things.
the knight, the plant.
Okami scouts ahead, wants the knight above to kill those plants, and now it's free to get the fairy.
And
He's gonna try to do both, and then abandons it.
Oh, grab the ferry from the bottom, obviously. There we go.
Where it's got the fairy waiting for the plants. That's a win for stage 2, is now one stage behind. They start quick, and then they start to get much longer. And there's one-hit kills in this game.
Oh wait, there's 3 levels that are sticking. One of them kind of looks like this one, but not this one.
Kami's got the knight. Wants to
Gonna have
maybe
to do some
reposition it.
moves.
Needs to use the trees.
Yeah, getting ferries and knights around these islands is pretty tricky.
Knight above. Oh, thought they were going
Oh.
to stay there, but they move.
I think Furret is gonna have to
Turret.
get the knight.
Yeah, I thought about it and was like, I don't see it happening.
So kind of a tie here. I don't think Okami really learned all that much about this level that we would get excited.
Oh.
Or anything.
The plants are moving.
Well, you
When
can
the
grab
knight's
this
below-
knight. You can grab this knight from the other side.
Oh, they are moving now. They only move if you leave the top row. But if the knight's below you, you can't leave the top row. So you need them
Oh,
above, and then
Furret!
you just wait.
Same thing that happened to Okami.
Yeah.
Okami has the ferry.
Just needs to dodge this last enemy. I think the enemy can kill your fairy, and you lose.
Yes. But I mean, it's kind of not threatening. Hang on.
Okay, FurretTurret's going to get them to move. It's going to wait, and then come in and get the kill.
Just gonna get lost.
X68K.
Woo! Oh, this is the level. This is one of the sticking points. Some of the races. The first one. Because there's gonna be
fairy on the left.
some dudes down here, and they're gonna chase us. Or not?
Look at them all. Oh, see, the goal doesn't have anything near it. You gotta kind of build your way out to it. We've talked before in certain kinds of ice sliding puzzle games about the leapfrog maneuver. You got enough knights to just build out from the tree, I guess. That was basically an optimal solve from OkamiOfGames.
Maybe this is not. There's a level where there's like a dude chasing you, and you gotta be careful.
I kind of can't believe how quickly Okami transferred the ferry to her left side. FurretTurret's still trying to figure this out.
Yeah, the ferry's on the wrong side. It needs to be on the left.
This other level's already done.
These guys will chase you when they see you. Slowly.
So you can have them at diagonals.
This knight is a trap. You can't get him out.
This is one where you could consider slowing the game speed. Trying to dodge these enemies until you can... I mean, without the knight, you have to dodge them.
The enemies have kind of built a wall here. You can't get the knight.
Look at how long it's taking FurretTurret to get the ferry on the left side.
I don't
Okami
even
just went like, and it was done.
How do you... Oh, it's easy. You get it from above and just move left. Just move left. And then it's gonna get stuck right where it is right now. Like up there. Left? No, not right. Left? Just left.
Yeah.
Left. Oh, there it is. No, don't pick it up.
There we go. Oh.
Well, you picked it up from the wrong side.
Yeah.
It is a tricky move. It took me a while to see as well.
Okay. Okami... One thing you can do is you can misdirect the enemies.
Yeah,
Okami's going to try to get the knight from the top here.
Oh, this one is
and it's gonna
willing
go to
to help.
But yeah, you can wait in sort of the bottom right to lure the enemies in that direction.
Okay, and now I think it's just ferry to the finish. Okay, you can make the music happy.
Pretty quick to kill those last two enemies. Worth it, I think.
Bird left. Oh, and I'll pick it up from the right. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll pick it up from the top. And don't run into these things. But honestly, wouldn't even change much because once you know how to do it.
Okami needs to hook the ferry on a diagonal. Yeah, there we go.
Nice.
I guess you didn't need the diagonal. It'll diagonalize itself
Ferret
as
is
you go to
confused.
move away. Yep, there's always been a way to easily shear the ferry off on the goal. This is one where you gotta build it out.
This is a tough level because these dudes are just in the way.
Treasure chest.
Oh, these mages open treasure chests, and there's no point to do that at all. So they work as stepping stones. We can see the finish here is kind of in the middle of nowhere, so we're gonna need to grab one of them. But functionally, they're useless. Bird is gonna solve this. Oh, not by grabbing the ferry from the bottom.
It needs to adjust it a little bit, yeah.
There we go.
Okami's got to work this knight around. It's possible. It kind of looks like it shouldn't be possible.
Yeah.
But it is possible. One thing that trips players up in this level is they think it's not possible. They give up on it. But you gotta diagonalize him.
Yeah, you gotta start with him on diagonal. Okami doing well here.
There we go.
Yeah, this is good. No, this isn't good. Leave him in the corner? Yeah, like this. And then you can grab him from the left, from the right. Oh, you can do that. That's even better.
Yeah. The enemy, you don't want to go into the enemy's territory, but it is pretty nice.
I think that might be a
clearing that level
Nope.
as quickly as Okami did onto stage 6.
Is that the same one? Oh.
Nope.
Maze. Catch maze.
We're only doing stages 0 to 13, by the way. Okami is going, I was going to say like atypically fast, but it's pretty normal for Okami to go way faster than most people expect.
I think I played this. Let's see.
So here is finally where we get to do this leapfrog maneuver that I was going to be talking about earlier, but I was wrong because we had so many knights lying around.
Oh, OkamiOfGames is womanizing.
I was going to... Yeah, isn't going to do the leapfrog, but like if you have a thing and then you use it to like get a second thing stuck on it, then you can come and grab the first thing again and now get it stuck on the
yeah, would have been
second
more efficient.
thing. And yeah, you can do that as much as you want. But with an extra statue,
A solve is a solve.
that's a clear.
And it's more than halfway through the goal.
FurretTurret completely surrounded by these enemies, took too long to break out.
That was pretty easy, I think. The only problem is these guys, they will follow you horizontally and sometimes they can just trap you. Oh, but we can trap them. We can leave this ferry above that tree. Not ferry, H. Oh, we can...
It's dead.
we could, once they're stone, they will act as wall, which I think we might have to do in this level.
FurretTurret is creeping along the bottom, is going slowly, which is luring the enemies on all sides.
Probably bad. We need to make it to the top, where the only knight is.
Okay, luring the enemies to the right. They're all grouping up
Oh,
also.
no!
Ah!
Fast.
I like the attempt to manipulate the enemies, though.
Oh, OkamiOfGames input error there. Maybe the game speed making it harder.
Yeah, you can see Okami doing a bunch of extra moves like into walls and stuff as she walks around. Oh, there it is.
Oh.
Got the drop off.
There goes my internet, apparently. Oh, we're back.
Just luring the enemy out from the bridge. That enemy is going to want to chase you back up the bridge.
You really just need to be a little patient here. Oh, or like
that.
that.
Also getting it stuck there. Okay.
Okay, now be careful with this. Oh my god.
That was risky,
That was
but
fast.
it's a clear. Stage 9.
Here's the second hard level.
Yeah, this one is just a traffic jam. You kill all the enemies, and like you haven't really begun the stage yet.
And I think you're able to soft lock yourself in this level.
Yeah. You can get stuck with people following you who you can't shake off, and they block you from getting out or doing anything good. FurretTurret trying to lure these enemies up, but they keep going horizontal, and then had a chance to go through that first opening, but overran it, and then aimed for the second, and the enemy was there. So Okami's just sort of clearing the statues out one by one.
Gonna have to. This knight cannot be moved. Gonna have to grab the one bottom. And the ferry also can't be moved. Wait, how do you get anything out? Was it something about the diagonal from the right? I mean, these guys off you.
That's one.
Even the finish isn't trivial, as I remember.
Yeah, you can wake him up and get him eaten. I don't really know what that does for you.
How do you get those guys
It lets you go up with the knight.
You can go up. But how do you go down?
But how do you progress from here?
Oh, you can... Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
You can wake up just the knight.
Basically this. Yeah. By moving one of them
but now all these knight statues are in the way.
There is a lot of stuff in there.
How do we... We might already be stuck.
Furret has grabbed the ferry and is super stuck.
Went for it, didn't get there. Kami's got multiple knights stuck. Oh no.
Gonna
have to retry. The bottom right knight, there was an option if you wake it up diagonally. You could move diagonally through the gap with it. But it was too late, I think, once those other knights were stuck to her.
I do appreciate that the level has different grass textures where the ice will go.
Oh. It's a good spot.
Oh.
The sacrifice. Okay, so where do you leave these extra statues? Difficult to answer question. Well, FurretTurret hesitated, getting boxed in. There's that last guy up there. We know the knight's up there. I don't know if FurretTurret has seen the knights.
Taking the ferry. Oh my god.
Oh!
Nighttime?
Nope, it's over. It's over. Wait, if you kill a guy with the
Knight was like behind us, not where a knight should be. Be protecting us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Me
this
being diligent about where these knights are left.
level is the second sticking point out of 3 that I remember.
Oh boy.
Oh, are we
what
stuck?
Have we just done?
No.
But it's just like it's getting out of control a little bit, you know?
There's a lot of statues around here.
Okay, this is fine, probably. Maybe you need to go through that loop.
Don't grab the
I
ferry.
don't really remember needing to go through that loop.
If you grab the ferry, the guy might accidentally eat the ferry. Bird grabbed the knight and seems to be a position out of.
Get him below you. Okay.
Ooh, happy
Could be a
music.
little bit to attract the enemies.
Like doing the doom strat of waiting in.
Yeah.
Okay, how are we looking? With a lot of knights.
Ideally, you get a knight above the goal.
Sure.
Like you get it on your right side, and you just run up, and you leave it there, and then you get the ferry, and you leave that on your right side. And you run
Oh
up,
yeah,
and
you could do it with
goes
this
off the
one.
knight.
You go top right to get him to your right. FurretTurret has cleared 6.
On
Now
to
like
7.
3 stages behind.
Needs to do 7 and 8, and I think Okami's on 9.
Just gonna grab the
Has
ferry
the
and
ferry.
drop her off.
I mean, that's where you want to leave her for the leapfrog. You do the ferry, then you do the knight, then you do the ferry again.
Yeah? So the 2 away from the triadons.
Yeah, it's in the right spot.
Huh? Furret might just like skip, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Skipping the knight.
Just feeding mages
Yeah.
to plants.
Here's some food.
Wait, there's an enemy coming. Furret's gonna get locked in here.
Yeah. GG, I think.
You need to lure this guy all the way in, and you
I
gotta
mean-
wait for him. And
You need to just get the knight.
I mean, yeah. Oh, there's
Oh.
the knight in that position. Ferry
Oh,
on
this
the
is
right
soft.
side.
Soft.
This is it.
Good soft. And the hard one. This is the hard one. This is the last sticking point. First, you have to juke this
Getting
plant.
past these, yeah, getting past the enemies is so silly. That's 1. That's 2.
Push moving. Another plant.
This one's easier than the first one. Okay,
Can't grab this
one of
knight.
these knights you can actually
Hit the one on the
use.
left here.
Sort of. You
Well-
can wait and kill everything if you just hang out.
No, well, the one is not on screen anymore.
Oh, okay. All right. This is the right of the screen, but the knight is on your left. So when you said the
This
knight
one.
on the left, yeah. What do
Oh
you-
no, the plant!
How do you use it?
Use what?
Don't you have to come in through the eyeballs or whatever?
Yes.
Okay. FurretTurret has got a whole bunch of stuff here.
Oh, get him!
Kill
yeah!
that guy. Okay.
Don't even need the knight anymore. Oh, he's gonna...
Let's see what the plan is.
Oh, this...
Wrong order.
I mean,
But
whatever,
with
just
the
get
knight-
the knight. Yeah, this is fine, this is fine.
Both players had the same idea. You're just gonna scooch him for the diagonal.
I think this guy picks up the knight and says like, okay, stick close to me, and the knight is like, yeah, got it.
And then he follows no further instructions.
Yeah.
Alright, this is it. Okami's got the knight. Killed all the eyeballs.
That's already so much faster than I've seen in the past, like, 3 races.
There's the fairy.
Should just take the knight up.
Oh, the knight's being guarded a little bit.
This is connected. You can go
Oh,
up from
no.
this island of plants in it. Yeah, this is...
Not with this guy in the way. Though,
it's gonna
he's stuck
yeah.
moving the wrong way. Okay.
So smart.
It's fast.
I should just go up here. Connects to where the ferry is.
Try to kill that plant.
We'll still also have to kill the plant near the finish and the start. There's a plant there. Yeah, we need to kill that. We cannot sneak past. We can also not go this way.
FurretTurret is on 8, and I think is trying to get this character stuck the way that Okami did, but all got tagged.
Attacked. Turret! Okami, this is a bad position to be in.
Oh, having the knight diagonal while being chased into the corner,
Gonna be
which
so.
was kind of nice.
And
Nothing left to prevent us all.
the very last level is also like weird, and you could get stuck on it like a little bit, but I don't think there's anything left in this game to stop Okami. There's a different version than has been on here before. No, the Sabnack,
Same one.
as we know and love it.
Another stage clear. Goals to beat 13. FurretTurret's got the fairy. Nice.
Oh, not
Okay, a little interlude here.
Oh, that means help. That 5th kanji. Watashi no me wa dai... Bastard.
Stage 11. 3 stages left.
Oh, this level has the wizard.
Yeah.
Can
They like
blast
shoot
enemies.
fireballs.
Yeah. There's no need to rescue this guy.
I think Okami thinks maybe they can open the door. You just open the door.
You can just take the ferry and run for it.
I can't believe she even tried that. There were so many zombies. There were 2 zombies stuck on each other right next to the ferry.
If you get the ferry and you get out of there, it's a win.
Yeah. And it's very quick to just go over and open the door again. Alright, we're bringing the knight.
There's no wizard in this one. Maybe it's the next level.
Will he open the door? No, you gotta open it, then you gotta come back and get him.
Stupid. You gotta be like a little careful. These guys are quick. You might like accidentally run past one and get shoved on the side.
Yeah. These 2 that are stuck on each other are so funny.
just gonna get them.
Pretty
The
risky
happy
to come in
music.
from the side, but that's a clear.
Yeah.
FurretTurret's killed the enemy
Yeah.
on this very difficult level.
Looks pretty good. Looks
Stashed a
solvable.
large number of statues elsewhere.
Seven clear for Okami. So we got one more graveyard stage, and then the last stage, which looks very different for some reason.
There's the wizard. Do you have to press a button they've never really had to press to shoot, I think?
Yeah. Open the gate first.
It's just trying to get the wizard close by. It needs to figure out how to get... There we go.
Wizard is like a mud wizard. All he knows is mud. Oh, look out! Oh, you can get two wizards, you can get option.
The range is so limited.
I want to see option. Yeah, option!
Yeah. FurretTurret is getting kind of overwhelmed by all these statues everywhere.
Oh,
it's
not
a little
stuck.
tough.
Okay.
That's how you can get stuck, though. If you have people on two sides of you, it can be tough. They interfere with each other's ability to get sheared off of you.
If Furret needs to go very right, grab, and then left up. Like solving.
Stashing the fairy somewhere else.
Oh, I don't like this.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, I think we're stuck.
Uh-oh.
We are stuck.
Man.
OkamiOfGames realizing that she needs one of the wizards to come and help.
The hunchback on the wizard on the side view is really something. Alright, are we going to see a leapfrog?
When's the first one to leapfrog? Are we gonna leapfrog here?
This is the wrong polarity.
Yeah, you're right. Still the wrong.
Yep.
Still looking at this like, ah, shit. Alright, get out of here, wizard. Yeah!
You save the wizard, yeah.
Rescued.
That's how you're supposed to get bonus points. That's not been a mechanic so far, so Okami has lost her game piece to play with.
Imagine if Okami does it 3 more times and runs out of units.
I mean, theoretically possible.
This is correct. No, this is also wrong.
Incorrect.
Yeah, put
fairy
the
first.
fairy first. Having dudes on your diagonal is a lot more freedom.
Yeah,
It's a lot easier
it's huge.
to like align them in a way. You can remove them in 2 different ways. This is the
You
last
can
level.
go through this diagonal area for its screen that just got scrolled off. God damn
Yeah.
it.
No, I know what you mean. You can go along a diagonal by just shuffling down.
Yeah, if there's a path that goes like this,
Yes.
you can be here and they can be there, and then you both have like
Yeah,
a
you
left
go
move,
left, up, left.
and then you both have an up move, and it just works.
So these dudes, they are pretty fast once they see you. They like go left and right until they're on your column, and then they start chasing.
Yeah,
And it's not too trivial to get past them.
and you have to. There's no way to fight them or whatever. You have to sneak past.
Yeah. But
You
taking the
can-
ferry is not a good idea.
You can leave the ferry and go, and there's like a knight or something, and then you
You
can
should.
fight them. But I don't. Do you get to see the knight if you? look?
We saw it already.
Okay.
You can see it
You
from
can use
spawn.
the ferry as a statue. I don't know if that's helpful.
Oh, also after this we're gonna have level 14. Level 14 is great. I want everyone to get excited for level 14.
Alright,
Or
turret.
don't get stuck.
Oh, the ferry is in a bad place, I think.
Oh, is this lost already?
We're fishing this knight out.
Okay, that's good. We can get the ferry out. This is fine. This is fine. Just like the ferry from the right. Done. Now just gotta like figure out
this other puzzle of getting it on the goal. Okami did this like many other things in this race very quickly, but we've seen a number of players get stuck on this part also.
I mean, should be easy. You can get this knight, put him diagonal, and then deposit him where Okami did. Okami, where you going? We're going back. Oh, we're baiting these guys away. But I mean, the problem is the ones coming up, not the ones behind you. This guy's just like spawn camping the ferry. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, it's a really good like chase AI they have here. The way that they prioritize sort of trying to cut you off first and then approaching.
Huh?
We're past.
Are we getting
any more? No more.
This is gonna be clear. There's nothing standing in Okami's way at this point.
Yeah.
Like literally, they're all behind us.
Oh,
that's the wrong one.
It is the wrong one.
Grab it from me. There's gonna be a soft GG.
Yep. Basically, it's just a formality at this point. Ferry first, knight second, ferry again.
Very efficient.
GG.
There, I like it.
30-28. What are the other times we've had for this game?
So some dude who's very good at video games got a 27-38 on it. Which is, yeah, that's the best time we've seen. Oh, but this is,
I believe it.
A really strong second. The previous best second time was a 33. Oh, here's level 14, easy. By the way. This level starts and it's this like, you're a black hole and you're sucking in all these enemies and there's no escape, man.
There are so many times on here that are like 50 minutes and above. Just blazingly fast from Okami. Yeah, 14 is hilarious. It looks like it should just be obviously impossible, like a joke ending that isn't real. But apparently, it's like it's not that bad. Ending. Yeah, but apparently you just kind of like run around and you get through, and then there's like a knight or something.
Yeah, there's like a path you can take that they don't dissipate.
FurretTurret has had a knight near the goal and has like fished that knight away from the goal, but we do want one in there. Oh, doing that diagonal.
Oh my god. There is no knight. It's all mages, and you gotta like build this insane 20-piece bridge.
Is there really no knight? We're joined by our winner, who is frantically running around, being chased by all of these enemies in this hilarious level.
Hello.
GG.
Good video game.
Yeah, we were trying to talk about this game before it was on screen, and like had trouble even pinning down like, oh, it's a little bit like Sokoban, you know, that you need to sort of get these things where they need to go. But it is also like just like a pretty unique blend of a couple different things.
Yeah. Like I think I've seen this kind of puzzle game before where you have to basically peel off things that you're bringing with you, basically by getting them stuck on walls. Mm-hmm. So I've seen this kind of concept before, I'm pretty sure.
I think that helped you a lot. There were a number of things. There's like a little move on the level where it spells out X68K in the level geometry.
Yeah.
There's a move where you need to get the ferry like around a corner, and so you need it to be on the right side of you instead of the left side of you or something. And you just like, I don't know if you even realized that it was like a thing. You just sort of naturally were like, oh, okay, yeah, this, and then now I'm on my way. And that was the first gap that really opened up between you two, because FurretTurret was there for like a good couple of minutes just trying to be like, wait, it's stuck to me. How do I...
Yeah. Wow, yeah, this I can see why the goal ends at stage 13.
Like, how are you even gonna start the chain at the top? How do you drop something off on the second row?
That's what I'm trying to parse, but
like I don't
I'm
see
drawing
it. How are you gonna do it?
I'm drawing a blank on it, unless there's just a piece somewhere that I just did not see.
There's like one wizard mixed in with the mages or whatever.
Yeah, but I don't see anything.
But even then, how are you gonna build towards the middle? How are you gonna drop something off onto row 2?
That's what I'm trying to figure out right now, Chief.
Keep at it.
I'm trying. I'm trying my best.
I don't understand how to solve this puzzle from a pure theoretical perspective, and that doesn't even include all these dudes running around trying to get you.
Maybe if you have like 2 people on one side of you, and then you share...
Oh!
The extra guy will sort of...
Yeah, like how Okami...
Yeah, like that. Yeah, that's probably the way to do it, but man,
that's crazy.
Like, it's already hard enough to pull something like that off when you're not being chased like 50 million guys trying to kick your butt, you know?
Yeah. There are sometimes we've had a couple puzzle games where it's like you're trying to solve a puzzle, but also there are these enemies in the way, and it just like it makes it so much harder to focus.
Right.
You could drop... I mean, you're probably way ahead anyway. Oh no!
Here we go. I got a baseline going now.
Oh!
Wait, how did they drop off?
If you just had 3 in a line, and then you moved into a wall on the right, for example.
Having 3 at once definitely speeds up. If I had to do this one at a time, I would dot forfeit on the spot.
If you have 3 in a line, and then any of them move into a wall, then one of them is going to be 2 away from you after, and they're going to become a statue.
Okay, here we go. Now I just need to start building down, basically.
Which is a little harder.
Oh yeah, because then you can't really pick them up vertically.
Yeah. At least after you get past the beginning part, it gets a little bit easier because they're all kind of bunched up then, so you basically just gotta run circles around them. And that does make the process a little bit easier, for sure. It's one of those stages where the hardest part is the beginning of the stage.
I'm kind of surprised they don't all end up on like one tile.
Yeah, you'd think that. But yeah, this is definitely a stage that would run counter to how I was trying to play the rest of the game. That being trying to take out all the enemies and then figure out the puzzle.
Yeah, mercifully, that's usually a thing you can do.
Yeah. Okay, I gotta get one more in place, and then I can go get my ticket out of here.
Oh, it's convenient that you build it to the right, too, because the ferry is gonna get picked up at the top. It's gonna
a little wall for cover, nice.
I solve. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing that if you're just looking at it for that particular puzzle anyway, if you're looking at it from the perspective of only moving one piece at a time, it's I'm pretty sure theoretically impossible. But when you start looking at it from the perspective of moving multiple pieces at once, it starts to make a lot more sense.
Yeah, and the rows mean that you're almost always going to have multiple people following you around. So like If you just run to the edge, you know, in a certain way, you'll just sort of discover like, oh wait, one of them is the statue now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, have you said? I don't know if you've even said overall, like, what do you think of the game?
It's puzzle game. I like puzzle game.
Nice.
It's a fantasy action puzzle game.
The I'm gonna call it the breakout stage, where you had like a bunch of pieces jumbled together, and you had to like take them out one at a time to try to dig out the fairy. I'd say that one was the hardest stage because, like, it's easy enough when you're just taking out one or two pieces, but when you have to take out like half a dozen, you start to run out of places where you can drop off the pieces, and you start running out of space where you can move. I think I ended up soft locking myself in that puzzle at least once.
Yeah, FurretTurret, I think twice, and then also just took a little bit longer. You understood the finish really well. You used a knight that you sheared off from your right side, and then you did the same with the fairy on the knight pretty quickly. But we've seen a number of races where people, you know, that was not such a quick process at that sort of second stage of the puzzle. FurretTurret was there for a little bit too.
Yeah. I have one puzzle where I did a strategy that I was proud of, and then it ended up being mandatory in the next stage anyway, where you break off a piece, and then you break off another piece against that piece, and then you grab the first piece and break it off against that piece you just placed, and you keep doing that and just moving them around like that. I was real proud that the next stage required it. But that's also how I learned that you could even move pieces that weren't fairies to the goal.
Yes. We Maurice was like,
very annoying.
Go ahead and rescue the wizard, and then you did, and we were like, yeah. It was funny. We were familiar with the leapfrog technique, and so I was counting like 2 at a time, because you can kind of think of, if you divide the grid up into like a chess board, there's like the dark squares and the light squares, and every 2 moves you're going to the same colored square on a chessboard. Like every 1 square always takes you to an opposite color, so every 2 takes you to the same color. So from the goal, I was counting 2s, and I was like, the fairy's in the wrong spot. And then like shuffle, 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 shuffle. Oh shoot! And then the wizard went on there anyway, which was the cherry on top.
Yeah. Second time around, I actually counted out in advance to make sure I was leading with the right piece, to make sure it would be the fairy that ended up on there, which is really what I should have done the first time around, but lessons learned. At that point, I had taken out all the enemies, so it wasn't when I got to the next set of stages and saw the gate that was shut, I thought I was going to have to go find a key to take to the gate for a bit, and then I just walked up to it and it opened. So,
I thought so too. I thought you needed to find like a thief or something, and they'll open the door for you. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, but no, you just walk up to it. I guess it's there as a barrier, so that way you don't have to face down like 20 million skeletons or whatever right at the start of the stage, like in stage 14.
Which is also what FurretTurret has done. FurretTurret has opened the gate and then gone to get the knight.
Released the horde.
The zombies are leaking out now.
Oh yeah, I see that now. Yeah, I would have definitely taken out the piece first and got it to the gate and then opened the door, because and this probably won't be the worst thing in the world, but I think it's going to be a little more cumbersome than just taking the piece first then opening the door, because all the skeletons will be pretty bunched up still.
FurretTurret's on pace to do a lot better than a lot of the other race times we have for this game. Worth making that clear. Sometimes someone goes so fast that you can sort of lose the greater context. FurretTurret's doing pretty well.
One of the zombies has escaped. Fine.
He gets to live. Or unlive, or whatever he's doing.
Gets to unlive.
Stage clear. So where have you ended up in the bracket now?
I
Oh.
think I'm against Jay Lamsey last I checked the bracket.
Yeah, I don't know if you're aware, but Jay Lamsey made top 8 last year.
I'm aware. I actually knew Jay Lamsey before they started entering mystery tournaments, so
Oh, cool.
did them through other communities. I know Jay Lamsey, in his own words, does very well in platformers, struggles with just about everything else. So I'm hoping for more puzzles.
Yeah, puzzles specifically, I think. I think there's other stuff I've seen. Like, we had Lawnmower. I don't know if Jay Lamsey's played Lawnmower, but raced alongside
That's an all-time classic. I
Yeah.
was very surprised to see Ferris hadn't played that.
Well, they explicitly hadn't played it so that they could race
to
it
get
one
it in
day
Mystery
in Mystery
Tournament?
Tournament. Yeah.
Okay.
Which is like, I feel a little bit like, oh, like, I mean, you're depriving yourself of playing this thing, you know, but like, it did happen. It did eventually happen. Ferris did draw it.
It is a strategy. If you see a game that, like, eyeballing, you're like, oh, this is at least a genre where I might excel in, just leave it for a mystery tournament. I don't do anything like that. I just play games I like to play, man.
I respect that. Okay, this level is also clear for FurretTurret. It's just that one where you gotta dodge those guys.
Still has to do the leapfrog.
Oh, you're right. I forget if we saw FurretTurret do a leapfrog.
I don't think the leapfrog is explicitly necessary in this stage. It's definitely necessary in the next one.
If you get like every statue, yeah, you might have enough.
But it's slower.
It's way slower, which is why I thought, maybe this would be a faster way to do this.
See it.
I was trying to point up there.
That is the wrong
doing
spot.
the leapfrog method, yeah.
Yeah, this won't work out, but if it gets Furret to think about leapfrogging the pieces, that's the real win.
Oh.
Wow.
Screw you leapfrogging.
Way better.
Just jam in the
egg
corner.
on my face then.
Perhaps the ferry.
This stage was annoying. I don't know if there's another way where I'm supposed to do the stage to make it way easier, but I ended up luring everybody out, trapping them on the left side, and just doing that over and over and over again.
It's pretty correct. It's the most common strat we see in this level, I think.
I mean, what else would you do? You don't have anything to fight them with?
There is a piece to fight them with at the very bottom.
Yeah.
So,
but
maybe
in order
you could
to get to them, you're
do...
going to have to get past them.
Yeah, maybe you could hypothetically get away with just doing loop-de-loops to just completely avoid them, get the piece, and then kill them. What I would do if I were FurretTurret would be to drop off the ferry on the left side, just so you basically have a smaller hitbox.
Yeah, I thought maybe you were doing that to like tactically close one of the places for the people to go, but I guess you just didn't want to be vulnerable with the ferry on you.
Yeah, you have a bit of a smaller hitbox because if the ferry dies, you fail the stage. So dropping out the ferry means you've got a little more wiggle room and would have been helpful there.
The coordination from the enemies was amazing there. They waited together in the tunnel and then they were like, okay, split!
Yeah. At this point, this is FurretTurret versus Exuno's time. I had a 52-34. So Furret has 5 minutes left to beat Exuno.
Yeah, I pulled up the SRL page for this. I'm saying generally around 50 minutes on average, so...
It's a tough game.
Yeah. That's... May not be the kind of puzzles that everybody is accustomed to.
One last guy. You could maybe go right around him. Oh no, there's another guy.
Yeah, when I got down to the last guy, I just made a blitz for the statue because you can see it there for FurretTurret on the other side of the lake. is a statue you can kill with.
Yeah, the game's pretty nice about that.
It goes left, Furret goes right.
I do enjoy that one of the things in the paste bin was there's a button for using special skills for captured NPCs. I think I used that in all of, like, one stage.
Yeah, the wizard shows up in like level 12 or something.
Yeah.
The mages can open chests, but there's nothing in.
Ah. Yeah, because the paste bin explicitly says that chests are optional. I think I even used one in one of my puzzle solving to get a piece stuck against it. Yeah, so...
No, Furret, no. Harry first is correct.
Probably wants to retrieve the pieces first before
If
looking at how to
Furret
solve the
rescues
puzzle.
the knight, I'll be upset. Okay.
That can happen. Okay.
No, Furret sees it.
Gonna beat that time you called out.
Yeah, get wrecked, Exuna.
There it is.
There it is. It's not done.
Sub 50.
Now the Furret gets to attempt stage 14.
It's so funny. It's like you win, and then they just come in.
Somehow it's not the first time in a mystery tournament where I finished the goal and commentators were like, yeah, you should try this stage now. Because I think that happened with me as well when I raced Gravnik mode.
Oh, you beat that whole game for us.
Yeah.
We got to see the,
Wow,
the
we
end
got to
as
see
a,
the naked lady.
Yeah, a saucy picture of a bunny girl.
The naked clothed lady.
We'll see if Furret wants to chat. Usually it does, but sometimes you're not feeling it. And then we'll wrap it up. We got more matches later tonight, but there's a bit of a gap. And believe it or not, we're running out of vodcasts. You can see Bacon Man vs. Arc Bliss happening in just under 2 hours. And then 2 hours after that, Pika Pals versus Vorap. So we're joined now by FurretTurret. Hello.
Hi.
GG.
Hi.
GG's.
GG.
Have you ever... Okami came in and said, I've played games before where like stuff is stuck to me and you have to kind of peel them off. Have you ever played a game with that sort of mechanic?
I don't think so, because that's like the Steven sausage roll type games do that, right? I haven't played any of those.
Maurice could speak to that better than I could.
The whole like
Definitely.
having to orient yourself to get through corridors.
Yeah.
In different
Steven
directions.
sausage roll is all about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That I've experienced before in MT, that part specifically, but it was a different puzzle game. It was Sumu that I had to play, where you had to try to fit yourself into corridors, but instead of where it is in relation to your character, it's forklift with
right,
peace.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't think so. Nothing comes to mind anyway. I mean, it was mechanically pretty straightforward. I feel like just a lot of little fiddly moments.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough when it's like, dodge these enemies, and then the frame rate is like the way that it is, and they move like 2 squares at a time and then stop, and it's a little finicky for sure.
Yeah, and I mean, there was definitely some amount of just like, I needed to explore the level more first before committing to a plan. I mean, as soon as I as soon as I found the knight in level 6 that was just like off to the side, I was like, I lose. It's over. There's no way.
Yeah. They do some like misdirection. There'll be like a knight that's like, you can wake him up, but he's stuck. He can't do anything for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Basically, like a red herring.
Yeah, pretty mean. Sometimes they weren't afraid to give you there was one level that's like a whole ring of useless knights, and except for one. Worth mentioning, you did really well for a turret. We've been looking at past race times, and out of, let's say, about 15 people or so, there's a couple outliers who are about as fast as Okami, but you beat everyone else. You have like the 4th fastest time or something.
Oh, cool.
Plenty of 15 minutes in 1 hour.
Yeah.
I thus cementing my status as B tier. Heck yeah, we'll take it. Better than average.
Your 60% win rate or whatever is definitely higher than B tier, in my humble opinion.
Well, thanks. Yeah, I mean, I was happy to, after winning the last round, be like, I'll at least be 3-2. I'll at least keep that 60%. So that was all good.
How was Mystery Tournament overall? Like, not necessarily in terms of wins losses, but like, games and moments and stuff.
Had some better ones. I didn't get any cute little guy games. I had that terrible boss rush game.
Right?
But
yes.
The RC car racing was really fun.
That's cool.
And this was a neat game. Yeah, this was a neat one.
Yeah, we got a tournament organizer, Internet Dirigible, is like a big fan of this game. There's just something kind of off kilter about it in a way that's really charming to him.
Yeah, it feels very like, it's almost got that like ahead of its time kind of feely, just because it's like, this feels like there should have been some other like Sokoban type games that would have done something like this, right?
Yeah, especially like the fantasy theming. Like, so few puzzle games are like you're getting knights and fighting enemies.
Yeah, it was like, so there's like some Chips Challenge, but good in there.
I
To
will
be fair,
not take this slander for Chips Challenge.
I'm always a fan of Chips Challenge, but I love Chips Challenge, but the last time I played it, I had a bad time.
Fair.
Yeah,
I looked at my
challenge for you.
I looked at my chat because I usually don't mute my chat. I'm just not looking at it, and I looked at what some of them ended up saying because I saw some of my regulars chatting in there, and one of them pointing out that the music's pretty good as well in this game.
Yeah, it was nice.
That's because it's on the Sharp 68,000. It was literally illegal to have a bad soundtrack for your Sharp 68,000.
Could be
game.
arrested for it.
I can't say. I don't think I've played any other games from this platform before. So
it's the only thing I can think to explain the fact that every single game on the console has an amazing soundtrack. I've not heard any bad sounds coming out of this console. It's wild. Well, I suppose that's it. Any last words for FurretTurret?
No, thanks for organizing as always. I'll join MT in advance of the next one.
Sign-ups are open for Mr.
I've already got my list of things to submit, so I'll get churning on that, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, submissions are open all year round. The Internet Dirigible and the team will test them as they come in so that they don't have to front load at all. It is nothing but a huge help to just submit whenever you find something cool.
Yeah, good luck next round. It's Okami against, is it against Jay Lamsey?
Jay Lamsey.
JOMC.
Have fun.
That'll be good.